Hi friends, so I'm filming this intro after the fact because I was so intimidated by today's video that I just completely forgot. But I made my very first Thanksgiving dinner ever. So I made ham, we're not turkey people, potatoes, stuffing, green bean casserole, creamed corn, rolls, and the best pumpkin pie in the world. Please try it and let me know what you think because I think it's the best, and I think a lot of people would too. So I hope that you enjoy the video, and let's just jump right into it. I'm just winging it. If this doesn't turn out good, I'm sorry, but I'll let you know. I'll be honest. So I think you just need some ham. I just have a little one because it's just John and I. Some brown sugar, some pineapple chunks, some Dr. Pepper, and some mustard. John doesn't like mustard, so I don't want him to know it's in there. Okay, so we're just gonna combine the brown sugar in here, baste the ham in it, put the ham in the crock pot, and then pour some Dr. Pepper and some pineapples in there and let it cook on low for 4 hours. Okay, I'm doing 1/3 cup of brown sugar, and again, I'm just winging it. I'm making this up, so we shall see. Always shake your mustard, guys. Nobody likes that nasty mustard liquid. And I would measure it. I'm gonna aim for a tablespoon, okay? That looks perfect to me. I don't know about you guys. Whoops, sorry. And then you mix it together. Lucky for you guys, I spared y'all me rubbing this on the bottom of the ham before I stuck it in the crock pot, but you will have to watch me rub it on the rest of the ham, lol. So yeah, just before you stick the ham in, make sure you put some of this mixture on the bottom and then stick it in your crock pot and cover the rest of the ham with the mixture. Now we're going to add in the other ingredients, so the pineapple and the Dr. Pepper. I don't know how much to add in of each, but I figure this won't be bad no matter what. So I'm gonna add in let's see. Okay, I added in like 3/4 of the Dr. Pepper. Who knows? I'm just a 27-year-old gal trying to make Thanksgiving dinner. And now I'm adding my pineapple chunks. And you know what? That looks good to me. So now I'm going to plug in my crock pot, throw the lid on it, set it on low for 4 hours. And let it hang out for the next 4 hours. Along with the ham that you want to start 4 hours before you're ready to eat, you also want to do your pumpkin pie so that it can set in the fridge for 4 hours. This is my favorite pie recipe ever. I don't really like pumpkin pie, but this pumpkin pie is my favorite of all pies. So it's a recipe that my mom pulled out of a magazine who knows how many years ago. I went to her little secret recipe jar and I took a picture of the magazine clipping, and I'm gonna share that recipe with you guys today. So like, it is so old and like delicate now. So I'll put the recipe and the ingredients down below, but let's get started. First, you want 4 ounces of softened cream cheese, 1 tablespoon of milk, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Just whisk that mixture until it's smooth. Now you want to gently stir in the whipped topping, and that's 1.5 cups. Now you want to spread that mixture on the bottom of your crust, and that's going to be a 6-ounce graham cracker crumb crust. Also, I will say that I did not get a 6-ounce crust. This, I think, was a 4-ounce, maybe smaller. And my pie was struggling, but it tasted delicious, so who cares? Now, in a separate bowl, you're going to pour 1 cup of cold milk. Add your 16-ounce can of pumpkin puree. And then you're gonna add in some instant vanilla pudding. If you have the normal like small packages, you're gonna add 2 of those, and if you can find the big package like I have here, just add 1. And now you want 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of ground cloves. And now just mix that mixture until it's all incorporated. Cannot even tell y'all how delicious this pumpkin pie is. It's called a double layer pumpkin pie. Please try it. Let me know if you do. I don't even like pumpkin pie, but this is like my favorite part of Thanksgiving. Since I was little, I've loved it so much. Give it a try. You won't regret it. Once that mixture is smooth, you just want to add it to the top of your other mixture, your other layer, because it's a double layer, and just smooth that out until you think it looks okay. Again, my pie crust was too small. And now stick that in the fridge for 4 hours to set. Okay, moving on. So about an hour before you're ready to eat, you want to start your potatoes. I don't know why I'm saying this like it's a recipe video or like an instructional video, because like I said, this was my first time ever making a meal like this. But it did turn out so good. And what else am I going to talk about in a video where I'm cooking? Okay, we all know that I have a lot of things to talk about. But anyways, back to the potatoes. Peel all the potatoes. Make sure you wash them first because potatoes are so dirty. Funny story, I could not find my potato peeler, but my mom lives in my neighborhood, so I drove over to her house in John's car because I was in a hurry, his truck, and because I was in his truck, I didn't have her house key, but luckily her neighbor Jackie was outside, so I asked Jackie, do you have my mom's house key? Can I borrow it? And she said, sure. So I got into my mom's house, and she has her cameras out there, so she was like, what are you doing at my house? I can't believe Jackie gave you the key, but she was just kidding. She does not mind me being there. Here I am grabbing an extra potato thinking I should use it, and then I end up not using it, so no, that's life. Once your potatoes are peeled, put them in a pot, cover them with like an inch of water, and then you're going to stick them on the stove at high heat until it boils, and then reduce it to like a rapid simmer for about 20 minutes until fork tender. Okay, so now it's green bean casserole time. So you're gonna need 2 cans of cut green beans. So you're gonna add them to a microwave safe dish bowl. And then you are going to add in 1 can of garlic cream of mushroom soup. Oh, that is thick. Okay, so now you're just gonna mix this and then microwave it for about 4 minutes. Okay, now that you've microwaved this mixture, you're gonna add half a cup of cheese. So I'm just winging it. Mix that. microwave for another 2 minutes. So now that that's done in the microwave, we're gonna stick it into a casserole dish, top with the fried onions, top with the rest of the cheese, so half a cup, and stick it in the oven at 350 until the onions crisp up and the cheese melts. LOL, me thinking I'm on the Food Network. Move over, Rachel Ray. Alright, so here is when things got chaotic, as things do on Thanksgiving, where everything needs to be done at the same time. I don't know how I did it, honestly, I'm exhausted. Anyways, I thought I filmed myself draining the potatoes and mashing the potatoes. I did neither. So the potatoes are drained and mashed, and now I added in 4 ounces of cream cheese, 4 tablespoons of butter, a splash of milk, a lot of salt, a lot of garlic, and a little bit of pepper, and then I mixed all of that together. This was my first time making mashed potatoes, and I was not following a recipe, so I just kind of thought, what would I like in this? And you know what? They tasted pretty good. They were a little lumpy, so if you have any tips on how to make your potatoes non-lumpy, let me know down below. Thank you so much. Okay, so now it is creamed corn time. You see there, I added a frozen bag of corn. It turns out you're supposed to thaw it first. My bad. And then I also added in my heavy whipping cream to that, which just became a solid rock, but it's okay. Moving on. Don't do what I do. Do as I say, not as I do. Actually, do what the recipe says, not as I do or say. Also, I added in 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then 1 teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper. And now you will see me struggle to mix this for a bit. Lucky for you, I edited a lot of this out. Okay, to a separate bowl, you're gonna add 1 cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of flour and mix those together. Once your corn is not frozen anymore, you are going to add that mixture in to thicken it. Anyways, moving on. My green bean casserole was done. I did not know that you guys could see my Crocs. Why didn't anybody tell me? I thought you guys were my friends. Anyways, I'm adding rolls to the oven. I was wearing some boots earlier in the day, but then guess what happened? They were uncomfortable. So when I got home, I put on my Crocs. Okay, no shame in my game. Moving on, I'm making stovetop stuffing here because that's just my favorite. I've had homemade. I prefer the stovetop. So I just followed the box directions and I'm just cooking in my Crocs. Cooking in Crocs. This should be a series. Anyways, that's done. And now my creamed corn is finally creamy. So there it is, just thickening up. I added that flour and milk combo. And there you have it. Everything is done. Mission accomplished. Level unlocked. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. Everything turned out so good. I was so impressed with myself. I think I said how delicious it was and how proud of myself I was like 8 times. The ham with the pineapple and the Dr. Pepper, the green bean casserole, my absolute favorite. And then those were just some frozen rolls, but still delicious. And then I also added a big dollop of whipped cream to the pumpkin pie. And there we have it. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment down below and let me know what your Thanksgiving plans are. I know this year is a little different, but I hope you have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. And thank you guys again so much for watching. I'm loving all the friends that I'm making here. Please subscribe if you want to join this friend group, and I'll see you later.